you see how close to his left eye? It seems like the contact was made. Good camera work from our guys, but not something you want to spend a long time looking at, especially when you think about the scenario now. Runners on first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the seventh. Italy has not led in this game. They trailed 2-0 after the top of the fourth, and it was Colabello who tied the game. And don't get me mistaken, I'm not in any way indicating that that was in any way intentional. It wasn't. We've seen a bit of a wild streak here from DeMarte. As you go frame by frame, you watch it just knock the helmet off from the bottom. Colabello with the wherewithal to just walk towards the dugout and ask for his cut to be addressed. One thing this does do, this delay, as we'll watch the replay again, is allow Israel some time to get somebody up in the bullpen if they so choose, which for the moment it doesn't look like they've gotten anybody going. Got a couple of wild relievers. Zach Weiss, who entered the game in the bottom of the fourth and struck out Federico Celli to end the fourth, then went on to pitch the fifth and the sixth, walking a total of 4, giving up both runs, both runners having reached via the base on balls. He only gave up the 1 hit, the double to Colabello, and he struck out 5, so it's hard to say that he was ineffective. But really, when you come into the game with a 2-0 lead, walk 4 guys and leave with the game tied at 2, you can't really describe it as any other way, or in any other way, I should say. And I wonder if that got the shoulder, too, as that zoomed-in angle almost made it look like it brushed Colabello's shoulder before it went on to get him in the nose. Oof. Not a sight for the squeamish, that's for sure. Colabello goes into the dugout. I'm not sure the purpose exactly. But again, Italy doesn't want to take him out if he doesn't want to come out. And you have to believe that throughout this delay, John DeMarte hasn't had a lot of pleasant thoughts. He's got to deal with the cleanup man, Giuseppe Massanti, now. And he may need a couple of pitches to warm up again. I'm sure he'll be given a few. But we wait for the re-emergence of Chris Colabello out of the third base side dugout. Taking a look at the score down in Bologna, it remains 3-1. The Netherlands are in front. That game's in the bottom of the 7th. We're maybe 5 minutes into this delay, and I'm hearing there's a 10-minute limit for how long this delay can go on before Chris Colabello will have to leave the game if he's unable to take first base. 10 minutes is the maximum time limit. It's reasonable. You never want to take out a player if you don't have to. But what a tough spot for John DeMarte. And with the delay alone, you'd think that maybe Israel wants to get somebody going, but that bullpen looks pretty quiet. The leadoff single and the hit by pitch notwithstanding, the delay gives you an additional reason to maybe seek relief help. Still no sight of Colabello, who I think's been taken into the room to have his wound addressed. And I don't think he's staying in the game. We've got a pinch runner headed up the first base line. It's Bo Maggi, Drew Maggi's brother, who at the very least will pinch run. We don't know if he'll play first base. But Chris Colabello's out of the game. There just wasn't going to be any way to get the bleeding to stop in the allotted time. So in one sense, a really tough loss for Italy as the most potent bats taken out of the lineup. In another sense, an opportunity to really make that point irrelevant. If they can put together a big bottom half of the 7th inning and put Israel up against it, should Italy take the lead here, obviously in the bottom of the 7th, Israel